Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT Champion, and let's get back to the circuit experience on Gran Turismo Sport for the second part of the track update. So, definitely, the Tsukuba Circuit has been now added in on the circuit experience as part of the April 2018 update. So, looks like there is definitely 3 stages for taking on the 1-lap challenge. So looks like for this courtesy vehicle that I'm about to use, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition. So let's go and get started on the first sector of this challenge for having a little circuit experience. Well, guess I'm ready to go and take some circuit experience on the Tsukuba Circuit, because that is going to be very easy, but it takes a little short time for it. Well, I'm already mastering the Tsukuba Circuit, so maybe I should probably go again for it. But maybe let's just gonna do with TCS1 and let's check on the overview. After an uphill session, the track becomes flat at turn 1. The car will be understeered through this corner, so make sure your braking technique is spot on if you want to get through here efficiently. Use the side road as your braking point and line up while the barriers are in the back to fine-tune your position before turning in. Once you exit the turn, take the X's in a straight line as possible as you approach the apex of the second corner of the S's. Brake as you approach the hairpin. Use the blank surface to get through this tight turn and get back on the throttle using the green curbing on the inside as your guide. Well, I kind of think this is definitely the same thing like Gran Turismo PlayStation Portable, but let's just see if this is going to be a little bit extended in for taking on some burst hairpins on turn 1 to turn 4. So let's go and get started. Alright, everything is going to be all set. So definitely the double cones will be used as a braking point. So the improved physics of weak handling could also give you a little more increased vehicle stability. But I'll make sure I'm just going to use this green one as an inside turn. Well, looks like this is going to be a little bit trickier and hard. So looks like finally got silver. So maybe I have to go again. Just trying to get everything warmed up for. Okay, looks like taking on the first step of the hairpin coming in. Double passes on the X's. Stay on over on the second hairpin. Let's stay on it, and then looks like that should be good for making a little pastime on gold. Well, this is definitely a small course on Japan, but this is definitely easy to be used for a Group 4 car. But definitely just like the Nissan GT-R Group 4 on Willow Springs Horse Deep Mile. But this is going to be a little bit trickier on the Tsukuba Circuit to see how does it kind of have to take for it. Okay, looks like this is the first part is finishing up on the replay. So definitely the same price credits as usual like the Monza Circuit Experience. So this is gonna be a little bit better to be putting on for. Oh man, looks like I finally reached up to level 42. That's very good. Okay, so let's move on over to section 2 and let's read the overview. Turn 5, Dunlop Corner, turn 7, second hairpin. The Dunlop Corner is known for large tire-shaped arch. Brake slightly at entry and go outside as you exit as clear the 80R at full throttle. The second hairpin is very tight entry, so make sure you brake appropriately before turning in. Use the green curbing on the left to help set up your car as you leave the corner. Get back on the throttle where the curbing becomes wider. this corner is followed by the back straight, so the faster you come out of the hairpin, the better. Now, this is going to be a little bit trickier to be seen in for. Take on the Dunlop corner and then approach the second hairpin. So, let's go and let's pass that corner technique. Well, I'm always giving a little more light durable turn for. Okay, let's use the green curve and follow up through the apex. Okay, almost there, and oh man, that is so close to make it the right match on this time record. 2 minutes, 260 seconds, and well, definitely I just said 2 minutes. I said 20 seconds, 260 seconds. Alright, looks like second corner stage has been passed. Now let's go on over to take on the favorite track on corner on the Tsukuba Circuit. It's the final turn, which is definitely the same thing as usual since the license challenge. Now let's just go on stage 3 on the turn 8. Final corner is gonna be at the 8th turn. You'll be at full speed as you approach the final corner. This is a decreasing radius turn, going from 100R to 90R. Use the marker forward on the left to set your braking point. Start the corner from the middle of the track and then move to the apex at half throttle. Once you clip the apex, get back on the gas for a front straight. So this is definitely the same thing as usual. So I had to be putting in on half throttle when I'm approaching in for the final turn. So let's go and let's beat that final turn for it. Well, definitely don't want to cut through on the grass because the pit lane is definitely putting in single roadblock. Well, that was easy. So this is definitely a little bit quite understeer mixed with oversteer board. So the Mitsubishi Lancer is an all-wheel drivetrain. That should be giving a little more example driving tip when using this Group 4 race car to be shown in for. So when you're driving on the FR or MR vehicle, oversteer is definitely challenging on the final corner to giving a little more tightly in for, just keeping up the half throttle to be maintained. So if your car will be able to be as an FF drivetrain, just go and take on the understeer if you really want to depend on. Alright, so let's go and get ready for the 1 lap time attack and let's see everything what I got. Okay, final lap and let's do it. Let's see how I can do it. Okay, first turn on the hairpin on the S's. Use the green curve. Could help you out. Okay, now I'm pushing in on the Dunlop bridge. Watch out. Just keep an eye out on the green curve where the apex is at. Okay, stay on it. Past that second hairpin and looks like almost there to be approaching in on the final turn. So I had to be reached up to be under a minute. Okay, almost there. And yes, 59 seconds added with 0.120 seconds. That was a very fine under minute circuit experience run. Well, I'm really guessed that this is going to be a little bit easy experience to drive on the Tsukuba Circuit. That could be giving a good fine show for it. Now, I'm just going to have to check on the replay to see how the handling skill set could be turned on for. Alright, passing on the second hairpin, now going on the final turn. Okay, that should be good. Staying on the inside, approaching in on the green curve. Well, that was a very good technique race board. So the total distance is 1.3 miles to take on for only a single lap. So looks like that's going to be another easy race for that one. Well, I guess I just finally got on first on the friend rankings. So let's just do a little quick save on the replay and let's go and exit out and see which vehicle should I get when I'm past the Tsukuba Circuit. Okay, all gold achieved. Now, let's see which car should I get for the second time. Well, looks like another Hyundai Genesis. Well, that should be giving a little more fine good for it. So, looks like I finally milestone achieved on the Tsukuba Circuit. So, it looks like I finally got some decals added in for. There's the front and there's the out shade, and this one is the shaded one. Well, looks like that's 2 in a row, so maybe I'm about to get ready for Dragon Trail Gardens in the next part. But I'm just gonna have to say putting up one part for a segment on each track. Just wanted to be checked in mind. Well folks, so this is definitely an easy circuit experience, just like Kyoto Driving Park, Miyabi, and also of course Northern Iso Speedway and Blue Moon Bay Speedway was definitely one of the most easiest tracks to be ever made seen for. But Tsukuba Circuit was definitely a quite easier, but almost gonna be very medium for it. So this is gonna be a little bit challenging for it. So guys, if you really want to mastering on the Tsukuba Circuit by having a practice, just go right ahead if you want to take a little practice for it before you're about to get ready for the next race for it. Well folks, I hope you really enjoyed this part. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check the two links below on the description if you want to see more for it. Well, I'll be able to get ready for Dragon Trail Gardens circuit experience for the next part on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.